Aaron, Mike, and Chris up here in the booth. Man, last time we were in the booth and you were on the field, we saw you walking up the tunnel at Lambeau at the end of the season, and then you went to the darkness retreat. And what did you figure out? What did you figure out, man, that when you were in there, you decided you want to come back for more?
Well, I still had the love for the game. That never went away. It was just thinking about what I wanted life to be like in 2023. And this has definitely exceeded all my expectations and all the thoughts that I had in that dark place for those few days.
Well, I've been in darkness most of my life, so I can relate to that. But the most fun part for me watching you has just been you look like you're having fun, right? I mean, you're not retired, you're not on vacation, and yet you seem to have really embraced this whole idea of mentoring and coaching and being around these young players. Has that been a part of the mix?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've always enjoyed that role, and I've had a lot of great backups over the years that I love and still keep in contact with, and I think it's part of it. And I got to, be around Brett Favre for 3 years and learn from him, watching him, listening to him, seeing how he went about his business, and I always felt like it's part of the job is to help those young guys out and get them ready to play at some point. There was a great one behind me in Green Bay who's got an opportunity now, which is really fun for J Love, and I'm loving helping Zach and Tim and Chris. It's been a lot of fun.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson of the Browns pick up a first down. They'll continue on from the 21 here. That pass is incomplete. But for you, Aaron, like, you're energized, you're juiced. You can see it, you can feel it. We were talking on the field before the game. You committed too. You took a big pay cut, like left $30 million on the table. What is it about getting into this situation that has you hungry and feeling young again?
Well, I love our team. I love the guys we got. I love the men and women that work for the organization. It's a really fun environment. I think that's what you got to do when there's just a big time change in your life. You can resist it, or you can just jump in and surrender to the process and all the newness of it, and just the excitement. I mean, it's been a lot of fun just being around these young guys and being around a team that's really hungry, that had some success last year. Obviously finished rough, but the pieces are in place, and Robert has done an incredible job of putting a staff together that encourages these guys, that push these guys, that holds them accountable. And I'm just just a cog in that wheel, and I know my role, and it's an important one, but I'm excited to get the live ones going here. This is fun. I mean, football's back. It's August, it's training camp, but it's an exciting time of the year.
The old cog in the wheel, that you are. But the cog in the wheel right now is, for the first time, I think, going to get a chance to do some things and have input at a level maybe that you never have in your whole career. Mike McCarthy, great coach, Matt LaFleur, always going to have input, and they're going to teach you into your offense. Now you have your buddy Nathaniel Hackett there, and who is not just a really talented football coach, a good guy and someone you like hanging around with. Give us the experience of putting this offense together.
Well, it's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of the stuff that we put together after the 19 season. When COVID hit and we couldn't meet in person, Matt and Nathaniel and I had a lot of meetings on Zoom when nobody knew what Zoom was, and then Zoom went crazy, and that was like our lives, right? For a good portion of the day was Zoom meetings. We put together a blend of a lot of stuff that Matt's done, some of the stuff that I did with Mike for so many years, and then a lot of stuff that Nathaniel's done at various places. Obviously, he's got the pedigree. His dad, legendary football coach. And so it's a lot of that stuff that we did in 20 and in 21 that we had a lot of success with, and then some other stuff that we picked up along the way. But I love Nate. He's an incredible guy. He's got a great wife and 4 amazing kids, and he brings a great energy to work every single day. And obviously he went through some growing pains last year, but I think there were a lot of great lessons for him, and I'm excited to be working with him again.
Hey, it's going to be a late hit on defensive player there. Keep this drive going for the Browns. Hey, look, Sean Payton made the comments. I think a lot of us heard about them regarding Nathaniel's 1 year out there in Denver. And you came out very strong behind him, and so did some of the other people on your team. That speaks a little bit to your personal relationship with him. What is it about him as a guy that you've connected so well with him over the years?
Well, he's a man of high character. He's got a lot of integrity. He cares about his people, and his people is not just his family, but it's his family at work. And he shows us how much he cares all the time, and he brings incredible energy and juice to the workplace. Anybody that's worked with him, I think would probably speak pretty glowingly about his habits and his demeanor and his attitude and his quirkiness and all the things that make Hack. And it's why we love him so much. And this is like a dream to be able to be back with him, and just because he's not just a great football coach, but he's a dear friend of mine.
First down for the Browns. Felton with the run there.
Yeah, there's nothing better than seeing you with that diamond number 8 around your neck and Sauce, you guys hanging out at basketball games. I honestly have never seen anybody kind of come in and just like be one of the kids. It feels like you're one of the kids on this football team. My question for you is, how soon can the kids catch up to you, though? How soon can Garrett Wilson get to a level of Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb and be able to allow this offense to really be what it might be?
Well, I think pretty quick. I think they're smart guys. They're talented guys. And that's what we did a lot in the offseason during the OTA time, was just a lot of conversation around what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, what to be ready for. But Garrett, man, he's a special talent. And obviously, Joe's done a great job of drafting the offensive and defensive rookie of the year last year with, my new best friend, Sauce. And Garrett, Garrett is just, what an amazing kid. I have so much love and respect for Devontae and feel like he's the best receiver in the league. So I don't say this lightly, but there are definitely traits that this 17 has that special 17 has as well. And I'm not going to put him in that category yet because Devontae is in a category by himself. But Garrett has the potential to really be special in this league for a long time because he's got all the right things you need. He's got the incredible talent. He's got a great work ethic, and he's a freaking great kid. He really is a good human being. He cares about it, carries himself the right way, carries himself like a seasoned vet, but he's got a humility that you love to see from a young player. So I'm so excited to work with him. He's unfortunately coming back from a little ankle thing he did in practice, but awesome kid. And we got a lot of other guys in the room who've done some great things. We got McCall Hardman, who's won a couple championships. We got Corey Davis, who's an extremely talented guy. Alan Lazard, who obviously I know, Randall Cobb. There's some young guys in the mix as well. And a guy like Malik Taylor had a nice catch on the second drive here tonight, done some good things. So it's fun. The team it's going to be tough to get down to 53 because there's a lot of depth at a lot of positions. But yeah, man, I'm loving my time here. I've just embraced everything New York, and had some great opportunities at MSG and concerts, Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran and plays, and there's a lot of stuff to do. I'm enjoying it.
You're the mayor, man. You're the mayor of New York. Penalty here on the Jets. It's 3rd and 1 coming up. Before we let you go, and by the way, you can come join us for every preseason game. This has been great.
I'm
so
on
far.
TV, Omar. Almost trying to get on right now.
Put him on. Let's go. We're killing.
They know his face. I want to do one more thing with you after this first down play here, Aaron. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the rookie out of UCLA, is having a nice drive here. As he throws here, it is caught. Nice grab by Zaire Mitchell-Patton, shy of the first down. So you went to the Hall of Fame for the first time. And you walked in there, and you were walking past the busts and looking at all the busts. It hit me when I saw this. You're going to be one of those busts in the Hall of Fame one day. Did that hit you as you were kind of walking through and taking all that in?
It did, yeah. It did. I've been a fan of the league since I had a memory, and there's been so many incredible players that I've played against. Now they're in the Hall. Tonight, DeMarcus Ware, Rondé Barber, Darrelle Revis, played against all three of those guys. That's what happens when you've been around as long as I have. But it's a special place, so much great history. I've said this before. I grew up wearing out this old VHS tape of Super Bowl highlights. So I've been in love with the game since as long as I can remember, and this is always what I wanted to do. So to be able to still be doing it, to have this fun new opportunity here, to have 18 great years in Green Bay with such a storied franchise, and then to one day have that at the end of the road, it's going to be pretty special.
So when they put you in, are you going to do like Demarcus and sing the national anthem? Because I'm going to
Oh
buy
my
my
God.
tickets now. I'm going to go ahead and buy them now so I can be here for that.
I was standing next to Cobby like I always do. I said, is DeMarcus going to sing? And we kind of laughed. And then they announced him. Cobby's like, I think he's going to introduce the singer. And then he started. He was amazing.
He was
That
really
was
good.
incredible.
He did a good job. So is DTR
got
here on the
DTR
run.
right here.
Right there, right in front of Aaron. He stayed in bounds. Oh, that's pretty cool.
He's a talented kid. He's a West Coast kid. I love watching him at UCLA. And a really good guy.
Yeah, he was with Chip Kelly there. Nice run right in
I
front
told him
of
to
you there.
slide tonight, though. He took an unnecessary shot right there. Come on, DTR, get down, buddy.
You're mentoring the whole league, man. That's great. Hey, great catching up. We're going to see you against Patrick Mahomes week 4 Sunday Night Football. We can't wait to check you out there. Thanks, man. Congratulations on the new stop, the new shade of green, and we look forward to watching you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Aaron Rodgers joining us from the sideline. Appreciate his time here.